Yesterday, I made a video for Cable 14 explaining the reasons why I'm running for mayor of Haldimand County. But that video won't come out for a while yet, so I thought I'd read you the text in this homemade version so you could have the information sooner. It's an important question after all. Anyway, I started that video with a question. Have you ever gotten the impression that the current mayor of Haldimand County is too busy hanging out with the rich and the powerful to take a real interest in you? I got that impression when I heard him say at a council meeting that he and CAO Don Boyle had attended a race at the Jukasa Speedway as the guests of the new owner, Ken Hill. They commented that the noise level wasn't too bad. It struck me that if Ken Hewitt had really wanted to know about the noise level the way it affects you and me, he would have been standing on the perimeter of the property with a decibel meter. I got that impression again when Hewitt failed to oppose moving the new Cayuga Library to a noisy, dangerous, expensive Highway 3 location, when there was a quiet, safe, and free location available on the Market Square. The impression became even stronger when polling showed that 82% of residents preferred the Market Square location, and Hewitt still refused to intervene. In fact, it became impossible for me to think that Ken Hewitt could ever take a real interest in people like you or me. That's part of the reason why I'm running for mayor of Haldimand County, to give you the option of voting for someone who's actually interested in you. But that's not the whole reason. The other part of the reason is that I am qualified to do this job. I have a long history of leading diverse groups to surprising successes on bare-bones budgets. In Taiwan, it was my job to identify and resolve cultural conflicts between Americans, French, and Chinese people, between management and labor, all the while negotiating a merger that was completed in 2 years instead of the expected 3. When I was chairperson of Heritage Haldimand, we conducted a complete inventory of all buildings that were built before 1891, and other municipalities sent people here to learn from us. As an adult education teacher, I molded classes that included Iraqis, Italians, Brazilians, Bosnians, Saudi Arabians, and French Canadians into groups that not only learned successfully together, but also had fun. As a high school teacher, I organized, all by myself, international two-way exchanges that gave students vastly better learning experiences than those offered by for-profit companies, and I did it at a fraction of the cost. Most recently, I organized a group of concerned citizens, each with his or her own agenda, abilities, and personal style, into a formidable group that has been investigating and exposing the serious errors committed by Ken Hewitt and the current council, errors that have served the interests of the favored few at a cost of millions to the ordinary citizens of Haldimand County. If I can get this much done outside of government, imagine what I can do for you inside of government. For a county government that will serve your interests at a cost you can live with, vote McClung for mayor on October 22nd.